Previously, some friends left comments saying they wanted to see a rose cut. So in this episode, we will use this stone to recreate it. This type of rose cut is different from the rose cut in diamonds. This rose cut is particularly selective about the stone. It seems that only topaz or high transparency blue stones look good when cut this way. After sticking it onto the adhesive stick, we attach it to the banana hand and start grinding the bush. Now we need to grind the stone into a standard octagon, ensuring that each face is uniformly sized just like this. We are now grinding the first layer of the bush. Each face also needs to be ground to a uniform size. Just like this, aligning with the waist. Now we are grinding the second layer of the bush. This is different from other cuts, which usually require aligning all the lines neatly. For the rose cut, one face needs to press against another. Since the third layer involves grinding 8 small triangles, we need to leave some space during the second layer so that the small triangles of this layer can fit in. Like this, the entire bush is finished grinding. Now, polishing the bush from the first layer follows the same sequence as the large beak. Like this, the first layer of the bush is completely polished. Then we polish the second and third layers according to the angles used during grinding. Like this, all the faceted parts of the crown are completely polished. Now, we are polishing the girdle of the stone. For a gemstone, the quality of the girdle is also crucial. After polishing the girdle, we need to remove the stone from the holder and then polish its table. Like this, a standard rose cut crown is completed. Now we flip the stone over to prepare for grinding the pavilion. The pavilion requires the use of a faceting machine to be done. The process wasn't recorded in the previous session, so here we will only use this machine to demonstrate one step in a video. At the end, we will include a video showcasing a true rose cut. Now we are grinding the first layer of the pavilion. From here, all the facets of the pavilion need to be ground into concave shapes. However, the machine next to me can only create flat surfaces like this. Now we are grinding the second and third layers of the pavilion. Since we want to get as close as possible to the faceting work, each facet here also needs to overlap with each other. Now we are grinding the fourth and fifth layers of the pavilion. In this way, the entire pavilion is completed. The standard pavilion of a rose cut only has 4 layers, but if we make it 4 layers here, it will look unattractive. After stopping and finishing the grinding, we proceed to polish it. Now we are polishing the first and second layers. This is how it looks. The first 2 layers been polished. Now we are polishing the remaining 3 layers. These 3 layers are relatively simple, using only the first and second holes, so we recorded them together. With this, the entire stone is completed. Let's focus and take a look at the final result. Some friends asked what is stuck on the stone here. It's sealing wax. This part can't be cleaned thoroughly, so we still need to wash it with alcohol. After soaking in alcohol, we then clean it thoroughly. Now let's take a look at the effect under natural light. Let's also take a look at the effect of the rose cut in the Migration Palace. Indeed, this one looks better. Someone said, if you can't wait for your beloved boy in the flower garden, then take a rose back with you. Bye bye.